Hey, what's up guys? So welcome to episode number 4 of Getting Better at Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're going to talk about missing the timing as well as controlling the time. So you guys are going to become Cephalon, the ultimate time lords. And so what you're going to be able to do is understand how you can use missing the timing offensively as well as defensively so your opponent cannot activate one of their effects. So these are two really popular cards right now in the meta that can miss the timing. And I'm going to show you two simple cards that people use to force them to miss the timing. So there is Soul Taker and there is Raikou. And a brief example of what causes missing timing, it's usually when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can activate the effect. So the problem with that is Soul Taker and Raikou have two effects that happen. Essentially, what causes the missing the timing is when a card is still trying to resolve its effect. So let's take Soul Taker for example. So let's say Light Pulsar Dragon is on the field. There's already a Red Eyes Darkness Spell in the graveyard. So you activate Soul Taker and you target Light Pulsar Dragon. Light Pulsar Dragon goes to the graveyard. It dies. It can't activate its effect yet because Soul Taker still needs to finish resolving. So the person with the Light Pulsar Dragon then gains 1,000 life points. And then now Light Pulsar can't activate the effect because Soul Taker has now resolved. And he missed the timing, essentially. It'd be the same thing with the Shining with Raikou. If the Shining tacks into a face-down Raikou, Raikou flips, it destroys Shining, Shining goes to the grave. Shining can't resolve yet because Raikou is still in the middle of resolving. He now has to send the top 3 cards from the top of his deck to the graveyard. So Shining missed the timing as well. So those are just two really quick examples. Something like Sangan, for example. Sangan will not miss the timing, even though it says when this card is sent to the graveyard. And the reason why Sangan won't miss the timing is because it's a mandatory effect. It's not a you can. It's just, it happens. It always has to happen. Unless it's, an XYZ material, because therefore it wouldn't be on the field. So, that in mind, I hope that's a decent example of how missing the timing kind of works. Now I'm going to show you how you can use missing the timing to your advantage. So first off, we're going to use it offensively. So, let's say you have a face-down Call of the Haunted, and you have a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard you'd like to get out. And your opponent has a bottomless trap hole. You know that they have a bottomless trap hole because they've added it with duality or something like that. You just know that that face-down card that they have is a bottomless trap hole. So what's going to happen is, let's say they summon something like Stratos. They summon Stratos, they want to activate Stratos' effect to add another E-hero from their deck to their hand. So what you can do is, at that moment of summoning Stratos, and them activating Stratos' effect, you can now chain Call of the Haunted, get back Cyber Dragon, and your opponent cannot activate Bottomless Trap Hole in response to the Cyber Dragon being summoned from Call of the Haunted. And the reason why is because Stratos' effect still hasn't resolved. What happens is, chains always work backwards. So, summoning Stratos, and then you chain Call of the Haunted to Stratos' effect. Cyber Dragon then goes on the field. They cannot activate Bottomless because Stratos' effect hasn't resolved. And now Stratos' effect will resolve. Your opponent now missed the timing to activate their Bottomless Trap Hole because he was in the middle of Stratos' effect activating. So that's one way you can use it offensively, so you can force them to not be able to activate some of their stuff. And let's go through another example. This one's going to be against Chaos Dragons. So let's say they already have a Red Eyes Darkness Medal in the graveyard, and you have a face-down MST as well as a Torrential Tribute. And they're going to summon Light Pulsar. So, as you guys know, if they summon Light Pulsar and you activate Torrential, they will just be like, activate effect, get Red Eyes Darkness Medal, get back the same Light Pulsar. So what you want to do to prevent that from happening is you actually want to activate your MST first to the summon a Light Pulsar and activate Torrential Tribute. And what that will cause is chains resolve backwards. Torrential Tribute will activate, Light Pulsar will go to the graveyard. Light Pulsar cannot activate its effect because we're still in the middle of activating MST. So MST will now resolve, destroying Torrential Tribute, and then Light Pulsar will miss the timing. So that's one quick example of how you can use it defensively and forcing your opponent to miss the timing. So I hope this helps you guys out, becoming better Yu-Gi-Oh players and becoming just like Cephalon, the ultimate time lord, so you can control time. You can control the timing of the game, and that is very important. Always be sure to ask any judges as far as timing if you're confused on something, whether a card would miss timing or not, because there are some cards that are just a little bit strange, and you might just need some help from someone else. But yeah, so I hope this helps you guys out, become a better Yu-Gi-Oh player, and become the Time Lords again. But if you guys want to check out episode number 2 and 3, they are linked down below, as well as in annotations. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.